Greetings to some fellow toy hunters. Today I did not shoot a follow me around Disney video. I started to, and then my camera died. My phone died. So I wasn't able to shoot that video today. However, I do have a Disney World haul video. I went shopping at Epcot, which is, well, I won't go into the history of Epcot. That's another video for another day if I do a follow me around video, so I'll have something to talk about. But anyway, I had to renew my Disney Pass anyway, so I thought, well, why don't I just go in? I went to Epcot to renew the pass, and I'm like, let me just go in and make a trip around the world, because Epcot is divided into two areas, Future World and the World Showcase, which is all these different countries and stuff. And you're not familiar with Disney. I know probably some of my viewers aren't. That's the layout of it. And all these different countries are sponsored by their particular countries. So I always like to go to Japan. It's one of my favorite pavilions to go to. And so I kind of made a killing there. And then they have Norway, which has very much increased in popularity because of Frozen. So that being said, it was very, very crowded, but it's one of the few places that I have actually seen the movie accurate Elsa and Anna dolls. So they had a bunch of Anna dolls there, and there were two Elsa dolls, and as I was walking up, there were two little girls, so I wasn't mad at all. There were two little girls that just lit straight to them and grabbed them off the shelf. So I was not mad. I wasn't upset because it went to two little girls that really wanted them. So I just had to wait for them to restock, which they probably should do in fairly short order. And I'll go in, I'll get a movie accurate Elsa. They're only $20 at the park, and because I have my annual pass, I get 10% off of that. I think I have to check, because there are certain things that I don't believe I get 10% off of. I don't get 10% off of any of the Japanese merchandise because it comes from another store that's actually based out of Japan. It's called the Mitsukoshi. And so because they are basically renting that space from Disney to have their store, so it's like an extension of the Mitsukoshi that's in Japan. So, of course, they're not going to discount their merchandise for Disney pass holders or cast members because, you know. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I won't start with the country stuff. I'll start with the stuff that I got when I first walked into the park. I went to this big store. It's called Mouse Gear. And Mouse Gear is huge, has everything you could ever want, you know, housewares and outfits and shirts and, you know, just all kinds of different things. The silly hats that you can buy and everything. So, speaking of hats, now I do get 10% off there. Speaking of hats, I do like hats, and I really only have one right at the moment, which is the fedora you see me wear when I don't feel like doing anything with my hair, which is kind of crazy right now because I was out of the park sweating all day. Fun stuff. But, so I went ahead and I got this baseball cap, and it's not a snapback. You know, it's not. It's got the Velcro and stuff, but it's not stiff back here. It's just a regular cloth ball cap. And they actually had it on clearance for $13.99, and then I got a 10% off of that. But it's a Jessica Rabbit hat. And it says Jessica's Custom Speed Shop. Yeah, that's it. And it's Jessica Rabbit on a motorcycle. And I thought it was really, really cute. And I guess they weren't selling because they did have them clearanced out. But you'll definitely see this showing up in some videos when I don't feel like doing my hair and stuff. And I will throw on a hat when I'm running around outside if I'm like running to Walmart or something and I don't feel like doing my hair. So I thought this was pretty cute, and for the price I got it for, definitely a favorite. I love Jessica Rabbit as a character. I wish I had Jessica Rabbit's figure, but that's never going to happen unless I have major surgery. So, which is not going to happen. And I'm really into the Disney Vinylmations. It's in a bag one. I'm really into the Disney Vinylmations. They had a ton of them there, all different kinds. They have different ones for the theme parks, and they have mascots, and then they had a Haunted Mansion one, and a Sleeping Beauty themed one, and all kinds of different sets, Pirates of the Caribbean sets. Well, I had seen this particular set being opened on Bin's Toy Bin, and so, of course, I had to go to Disney to find it, and that is the Series 1 Indiana Jones set. So I got 2 out of a brand new box that they had there, and they are $12.95 a piece. Now, I remember when these used to go for $8.95, so they've jumped up in price significantly, but again, I get 10% off, so it's not too bad, but you know, they've made the boxes much skinnier and stuff, so I will definitely be doing an opening video for those. Okay, and next, I'll go ahead and I'll show what I got in Norway. And Norway, I only got candy, and you guys are going to think this is funny, but there's a particular candy bar that I love there that I used to have years ago, and they quit carrying it. Just out of the blue, just bing, stopped carrying it, and I never knew why. They just stopped importing it. So I was really, really sad and bummed. They had a lot of other good chocolate there, you know, but still, this particular candy bar I really, really liked. Well, when I walked in, of course, looking for photos and stuff, I went back to the candy section, as I always do, and I ended up finding this candy bar that I love, and it's the Troika bar. I've always pronounced it that way. I'm not Norwegian, so I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Probably not. But it's this raspberry jelly chocolate covered candy bar, and I love it. It is so, so good. And so I picked up 2 of them because I'm a fat kid, so, you know, I love them to death. And I love foreign candy. You know, I think it's really cool to eat, you know, and see what different things, you know, people eat as sweets in other countries and stuff. I think it's really cool. But okay, and now I know I have a couple things. Here we go. I had a couple things that weren't country related in this bag. So as I was leaving the park, I'll skip forward when I was leaving. I'm a huge pin collector. Not just buttons for the swag bag, but I mean pins, like Disney pins and stuff. My mother used to work for Disney, so she would come home with cast member exclusive pins that she'd buy for us. And I have, I think, 4 or 5 boxes just full of different kinds of pins. And I usually try and get at least 1 or 2 pins every time I go out to Disney, just different ones. So I ended up getting this Elsa Disney pin, and I don't do the pin trading. I have a couple of lanyards, but I don't do the pin trading, you know. I like to have them on the card and stuff, so I thought she was pretty, and I didn't get the Anna there, but I will eventually get the Anna. And then I got this Star Wars pin because I am a Star Wars nerd, and I thought it just made me laugh when I read it. I thought it was the cutest thing. And I think we've all been there as a kid, even if you weren't a Disney kid, if you went to, you know, like some Six Flags or maybe some kind of theme park, you know, and you really wanted to ride this particular ride, and then it says you must be this tall, and you weren't tall enough to ride. So I thought it was really cute and really funny. But if anybody wants me to go through my pin collection, I can do that, because I have a lot of pins for a lot of different things. I've been collecting for years, so. And some pins I got because I was doing something that day and I just wanted a memory of it. So some pins just have meaning like that. But okay, so I ended up going to Japan. As I said, that was the first country I went to. And I love to go to Japan because I love seeing all the different things. They have all kinds of import things. They have a huge Studio Ghibli section. They have a big glass case, like right in the center. They have Hello Kitty. They have different anime. Sailor Moon, which, yes, I'm so excited, is making a comeback. Sailor Moon Crystal, I just found out about it. There are 4 episodes in, and I'm loving it. It's more based on the manga than the original anime was, but I'm a huge fan of the original anime because that's what I grew up with. So, but I'm really enjoying Sailor Moon Crystal, even though the art style is manga style, so it's kind of odd looking. I'm really enjoying it. But, yeah, so that's why Sailor Moon is making a huge comeback. They have a giant Pokemon section, of course. Video games. They have all kinds of gaming stuff. Nintendo, Sega, they have Sonic. I've seen Mario stuff there. Zelda things. They have a Black Butler anime, Hetalia, Hatsune Miku stuff. And then the big glass case, they have, of course, their more expensive items. You can get, like, the statues for Final Fantasy. They have some of the Final Fantasy figurines. They had... Now, I want to go and get some of those. They had some Naruto Shippuden figures. They weren't really expensive at all. They were small. They really weren't too expensive, and I want to get some of those. And like I said, they have some of the more expensive Ghibli stuff in the glass case. They have Transformers, all kinds of things. And then they have a section for Mikimoto pearls, which are very, very, very expensive pearls. They're beautiful. And I love pearls because they're my birthstone, so black pearl being my favorite. But they have a section where you can actually pick your own pearls or pick an oyster and see if it has a pearl in it or not, what kind of pearl, and make a huge song and dance about it. There's always a ton of people there because they'll like bang drums and stuff. You get a really nice pearl and stuff. So it's really kind of cool. And then they have a section for like Japanese cosmetics and things and just artwork. They have a kimono section where you can go and get authentic Japanese kimono with the Zori sandals and, of course, the split-toe socks and things that... Actually, I need to get a new pair because I'll wear those just to wear them. I'm a sock fiend. Not as bad as my mother, but my mother's a very bad sock fiend, but I like kind of cool and unusual socks, so... And fans, there's all kinds of things they import. Bonsai trees and the Lucky Cats, and they have Daruma figures and stuff. But if you go to the very, very back, they have a grocery section. And they have ramen bowls that I want to get. They have ramen bowls with actual built-in chopstick holders. And it's a big bowl for holding ramen, and then it comes with wooden chopsticks, So it's got a nice holder to hold your chopsticks and things. And so I didn't get one of those today, but I went to the grocery section. They have all different kinds of food, different snacks and different kinds of ramen that you can't get in our normal grocery stores unless you have like an Asian market or something. And all different kinds of candy and sake. They have a huge sake section, which I enjoy. A few months back, I got myself a bottle of sake to enjoy while I had the house to myself because my parents were gone on vacation. So, of course, me being me, I got a bottle of sake and I just kind of sat and watched anime and had some sushi and had a really good evening in. So, anyway, just trying to think of something about my day. Anyway, before we go on any more about Japan, I'm wearing actually one of the things that I bought today, and I kind of forgot because I got so used to wearing it. I went to the Canadian pavilion. Yes, they have a pavilion for Canada. And I got one of these real leather bracelets. I've always wanted one. And you can get these engraved. They're really nice. And let me take it. I think it says how big it is on the inside. I got an extra large because I like to have some movement on my wrist, and if I want to wear it a little higher up and wear another bracelet with it, I want to be able to have that option, so I always get them a little extra big. But you can have these engraved and it's free, so I went and I picked up a little more girly looking one, and I had my nickname engraved on there, which is McKenna. It's kind of my alter ego, and it was actually what my mother was initially going to call me. She really, really wanted to call me McKenna, but I ended up being called Rachel instead. So, funny how things work out. But, yeah, so I really liked it. It was $10 after tax, so I can't beat that. It was really nice. But, anyway, okay, getting back to Japan. Like I said, I went to the grocery section and just had a blast. I love picking up some old favorites and then some new. Because I love trying new things. They have a huge section for Pocky and everything. Didn't pick up any Pocky today, but, I mean, it's there. I have a pass. I can always go back. But one of the first things that I picked up, they have all different kinds of drinks there, and that's where I get my Ramune soda and or marble soda. And I have Calpico drinks, and they have like nectar type drinks and just all different kinds of stuff. So I picked this up. I have no idea what it's going to taste like, but it's pretty cool. It's you can see the label is glittery there, but it's actually Mount Fuji or Fujisan soda. So like I said, I have no clue what this is going to be like. I'm definitely going to hang on to the bottle after I'm done drinking this, because it's a really, really cool looking bottle. And, yeah, I'm assuming maybe it has kind of a citrus kind of a taste, because it said it has like citric acid in it and stuff, so we'll see. But it has it's a really nice faint blue color. And, like I said, I like to try different things, and I like to try the different drinks and different foods that they've got there, so just picked that up for the hell of it because it caught my eye. I did pick up like a ton of candy and stuff, which is very bad of me, but their candy is usually always so good. I picked up a package of these, and they are the taiyaki fish cakes. And what it is they're like kind of a sweet cake, and they have sweet red bean paste, or azuki bean paste, in the center. And before anybody goes, ew, that sounds terrible, it's actually very good. It's not sickeningly sweet like Americans are used to. It's a very subtle sweet. It actually tastes very good. The texture of the beans is kind of, it'll throw you off a little bit because it's not smooth. It's actually more the texture of like a refried bean, but it doesn't taste anything like that. So, you know, before you start thinking, ew, it's sweet and stuff with refried beans, it's not. That's just what the texture is like in your mouth. But it's actually got a very sweet taste. They're very good. It says in English on the back, it says wheat cake. But, yeah, they're taiyaki fish cakes, and they're very, very, very good. I tried these for the first time when they actually had some that were on sale. So I decided I'd pick them up for the heck of it and really fell in love with them. They're very, very, very good. If you can find them, I highly recommend them. Okay, now we'll pick up something sweet. I got some of these cream Cologne cookies, and I have seen these before. These are brand new. I've never seen them there. They're always getting new inventory in and shifting old inventory out and stuff. So sometimes you will see things there, and then sometimes you won't. Like, I could not find any of my Pucho stick candy. Could not find any of it. It's kind of like, they're like haichus, but they have little jelly balls in them, like gummy balls. It's kind of odd, but there's usually some kind of fruit flavor to them. They didn't have any of those there today, and they had no haichus, so it's kind of sad, but you know, whatever. But I've seen these on import websites. They're from Gilco, so the same people who make Pocky. So I'm assuming I'm really gonna like these. And yeah, I was really, really glad they had them there, because the only problem that I have with the import sites is that their stuff will be cheap, but the shipping will be god-awful expensive, so they make it up in shipping. And these are relatively cheap, and all you have to pay is tax on it, so I like that. And they always have like a ton of different gummy candy and cookies and stuff, so I am getting these. Now, they may be a little melty because I was walking around with these, but hopefully not. There are 4 different kinds of these biscuit cookies that, again, I have seen on import sites. It was $3.99 for this sleeve of 4. And it's the same kind of cookies, just in chocolate and strawberry. So, you know, you have 2 of the different kinds of the cone cookies and then 2 of these different kinds of mushroom cookies. And when I saw these, I went crazy because I've been wanting to try these for a while. And they've never had the sleeve like that before. So the variety packs are good because you get to try a bunch of different kinds of things, you know, all at one time. Now, I picked up some of this Juicy Peach candy. I'm not sure if it's a gummy candy or a hard candy, but I will find out. And I'm really super excited to try. I always love to try the different kinds of candy that they have because they're usually just like so different and so fun. I had the Flower Kiss candy that they have out there. I wasn't a huge fan. They're good, but I wasn't a huge fan. Okay, now I got these without knowing anything about them. I have no clue. It's all in Japanese, and I have no clue what these are. Even on the back in English, I'm assuming there's some kind of like rice cracker snack, but it says sea taste in the corner there. So I'm assuming, you know, it has seaweed in it. I mean, you can see, and I love the little seaweed snacks. So we'll see how these are. I'll be, when I taste test this stuff, I'll let you know kind of what it is. I'm not sure if I'll do a taste testing video or not. I used to do those, and sometimes it was kind of awkward. But I might just taste test some of this stuff on camera because that might be kind of fun. I picked up some of these orange gummies. They're from the Meiji company. And like I said, as far as I could tell, yeah, it says fruit gummy orange. So as far as I could tell, they're from the package. They look like they're little orange slice shaped gummies. Now there's I didn't pick out any today, but there are these gummies. They're called Pure. But it has an accent over the E, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to be read puree. But they call them beauty candy. And that's because they actually have collagen in them, believe it or not. And I've tried them, and they're really good. They come in all different kinds of flavors. Now, they didn't have the flavor that I had last time, which was a grapefruit flavor. Like I said, they move inventory in and out, so it's always a new experience when you go in. But those are actually very, very good. Yeah, and I picked up some of this, and y'all are going to think I'm weird, but I do really like it, but I've never had this particular type, and it is actually dried squid. Okay, and I think I will taste test some of this stuff on camera because people are going to think I'm really odd, but I love this stuff. But I've never had the hot kind. I've only ever had the regular kind, so I love spicy things. So if you like squid, you're going to like the dried squid. If you can, like I said, you should be able to find it in like Asian markets and stuff. I think I've even seen it in like my local grocery store sometimes. And the last thing that I got is I got some of this rice cracker orchids party mix. And these are really good. There's a type of mix that I really like. It's blue banded, top and bottom. And I believe it's called, you get it from, what is it? I think it's Asian Food Grocer. I haven't ordered from them in a while. But it's the Tokyo mix, I believe. I have to think. It's the blue banded one, and I believe it's the Tokyo mix. And that stuff is amazing, but I've never seen it in the Japanese pavilion. I wish they get it in. They usually have a couple different kinds of orchids, rice cracker snack mix, but yeah, they never have the Tokyo mix. So I'm gonna have to place an order with the Asian Food Grocer and get some more of that and maybe some other exotical snacks. So that'll about do it for my Disney haul. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll probably shoot a taste testing video maybe right after this one because I really, really want to try some of this stuff. And since I said I was going to do it on camera, I guess I'll just go ahead and have to do that. But yeah, if you guys are not a subscriber to my channel, please do yourself a favor. Click that subscribe button down below and become an inmate of Madhouse. Thumbs up this video for epic Disney hauls and strange foodstuffs. And, well, not strange. Strange to us, but more exotic foodstuffs, I should say. And definitely leave me a comment down below. Maybe, let me know what you think is, what's the oddest thing you think I got, or maybe what's the best thing you think I got. So, anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching, and as always, peace, love, and happy gaming and toy hunting. Bye, y'all.